finally, Becky Anderson shares with us her top mystery picks for the month.
Top 5 summertime, nothing better than a great paperback mystery or a book that just makes you want to figure it out. These are my top 5. The first one is Whisper Hollow by Chris Kander. This is a beautiful story that takes over about 50 years in a small coal mining town in West Virginia. There are secrets among these people about a girl who has a twin sister. She pushes her sister down the stairs over a doll and her sister dies, and she carries this forth. The ramifications of what happens to all the loves and the lives of these people, these immigrants who have come to this small coal mining town. Beautifully written, and this book will linger with you after the last page is turned. Another great mystery, this is called The Thewether Rhapsody by Kate Rakula. This is a book you won't forget because there's quirky characters in this story. This takes place at the Bellwether Hotel. 10-year-old Minnie is a flower girl in a wedding, but she happens to witness a murder-suicide in room 712. You go forward 10 years, she's back to the same hotel, just trying to figure out her life since all this happened. But there happens to be a band contest, a festival going on in the hotel, and one of the piccolo players disappears from room 712. The concierge in this hotel will someone you can't forget. It's a mystery that you have to find out by turning the last page. Okay, this is The House of Silk by Anthony Horowitz. Anthony Horowitz has been the first author to get permission from the Sir Arthur Conan Doyle estate to write the first new Sherlock Holmes mystery since the last one was written by the author himself. This takes place in 1890 in London. A famous art dealer who has come back from America is being followed by a strange man in a flat cap. Things start to happen, and Watson and Sherlock are on the scene because murder and mayhem happen. This book is written so much in the spirit of Conan Doyle, but it also has those other contemporary feelings that we need from books today. You will absolutely love it. Okay, this is a beautiful book, so beautifully written. This is William Kent Kruger's Ordinary Grace. This is 1961, small town Minnesota. This is 1961, where the twins, their opening debut season is happening. This is when we have a young president that everyone is so hopeful about. But this is about Frank Drum. He's 13 years old. He only cares about his small town, his friends. His father is a minister in town, but this summer for him turns out to be a summer of death. People die, people are killed. All these different things happen to these people. The story then goes forward about 40 years as Frank comes back to his hometown and everything starts to unfold. Beautifully written. This is a book you will never forget. Okay, if you love Paris, you love a mystery, and you love a good detective, then you're going to love The Bones of Paris by Laurie R. King. This is their series of Harry Stuyvesant, the detective. He is in Paris to look for a girl, a 22-year-old girl who has been missing. He is searching all over Montparnasse looking for this girl, but he finds out that things quite aren't as they seem. A murder takes place and he ends up going into the underworld, the underside, the underbelly of what Paris was like in 1929. But in the course of everything, he comes across some very famous characters, literary characters who hung out in Paris at the time, like Ernest Hemingway. So if you love a good mystery, a whodunit, and you don't want to go anywhere but sit in a great comfortable chair in your backyard, at the beach, or just on your front porch, then grab one of these great mysteries and escape.